Come on, I'll race you all the way back. No? Come on. What are you? Chicken? Hello, hello, hello. Here I am, walking along the beach with nothing but some seeds because I died. I was setting up a little wheat farm just by our base out here, and a creeper got me in the middle of the night while I was out torching. It actually blew me up into the sky with one heart left, and then I died from fall damage. So that's wonderful. And as you can see, we still haven't constructed the big road that goes all the way from spawn way over there, losing my sense of direction. Here we are, all the way out here to where we've settled in to our newer base area, which is quite some considerable distance. And so I've just got to follow these torches now. There's one there, and make my way all the way back. Now we're in Minecraft Alpha version 1.0.13_01, and today we're going to upgrade to 1.0.14. That is the Secret Friday update number 7, I think. I don't have my notes in front of me because I just spontaneously started recording. But yes, that's exciting because there are some brand new features that we're going to explore. Always more features in these versions. It's really exciting. And of course, we still haven't found any clay. I got some comments that said that even though the clay was introduced, that maybe there are some generation issues where it doesn't actually generate very much at all, or it's so extremely rare that it's virtually impossible to find. But I'm sure that in our adventuring in upcoming versions, we will find it soon enough and be able to build something out of bricks. But why don't I get myself back to the base? We'll have a look at the little farms that I've set up here, and then we'll get ourselves upgraded. Well, we've finally made it back. Look at that. There's my creeper hole. Oh, what a mess. And all of my junk, which I've now got to sort back out in my inventory and tidy it all up again. How annoying. But look, yeah, over here I was making myself a little farm, a bit of a starter farm, because I wanted this area to look a little bit more lived in. Basically what happens is I'm down in my house underground doing whatever I need, and I come up here and there's not much going on. I just chop down some trees for wood and all of that. So over here I started planting a bit of a wheat farm. That's why I got the extra seeds, because they're just easier to get. Oh, they grew. Easier to get if I've already got them in a chest. And over here we've got a a reed farm. Yes, a reed farm, because they're not called sugar canes yet. So let's pop over and have a look at that. I think that this farm is pretty good. It's pretty manual, but it works fairly well because, there we go. It's pretty large, as you can see. And all I need to do is pop up to the end here and just knock out all the sugar cane, being sure to jump over the water wherever it is. It's a little bit annoying, but I can do it across this way as well. And I've put in some water streams. Let me just get a bit more out here. I've put in some water streams to catch as much of the random stuff as I can, like that. There it goes. Because at the moment you can't have any pickup systems or sorting systems in these versions. So it all just goes down the end like this, and I can walk down that little stairwell and scoop it all up and then pop it into the chest like that. Oh, lovely sugarcane. I mean reeds. So that's an endless supply of paper that we have, which is fantastic because it means we can make as many books as we need to, which we can then eventually turn into bookshelves. Fun. So, yes, let's upgrade ourselves to 1.15 and let's start looking at some new things. Good morning, we're back and it's Minecraft Alpha 1.0.14. What's different? Well, I can tell you one thing. These cows are different. Look at you, you've got horns. Where are you? Come here. They always run away when you wanna, I don't wanna look at that end of you. Yes, there we go. Stop pushing me. Where are you? Come back. Yes, they've got horns now, and the texture, the brown texture, is a bit more light brown than before, where it was quite dark. I do notice a bit of a weird bug with the horn. Notice how it's not connected to its head properly? What's that about? Maybe they'll fix that. Anyway, let's wander around a bit because there should be some new stuff too. I hate giving away spoilers unless you read the release notes for yourselves. I planted things in here. I wonder what's happened here. Either the animals have walked all over my farm, which is probable, or the water hasn't reached, but it doesn't look like that's the case. So I'm going to wander around a bit because we expect to see something brand spanking new. And this really wasn't what I was hoping to find. There are chunks in this version which do this jittery thing. I have shown this before quite a few episodes ago, but it hasn't really affected me a whole lot. There are some chunks over... Oh, let me try and get out of here. I don't know which chunk it is exactly. There's a couple of ways I can escape this. One is I can just save and quit and then go back into the world and quickly get out of that chunk. Yeah, there are a few chunks around the place that are like that, and luckily none of them are here in the area where I've been working. I was just wandering around trying to find the new thing. There it is! Oh, we found it! The chickens got added. Now it's starting to feel more like Minecraft, don't you think? Look, we've got pigs, we've got sheep, we've got chickens, and we've got cows around the place too. Yeah, now it feels more like we're playing proper Minecraft. Now these chickens will lay eggs, or eggs were added to the game. I presume that the eggs will get laid by this chicken. And when you have the egg, you can't really do anything with it. You just have it, for now anyway. You can't throw them to make new chickens or anything like that. But they're spoilers for upcoming episodes, aren't they? So yeah, I'm going to wander around and see if I can find some more of these chickens and gather up some of their eggs. How's this? I've been watching these chickens for a little while to see if they'll lay any eggs. And, oh, that one disappeared. And so far they haven't. But just before I started recording here, 2 chickens died. And I think it was from fall damage because they were up here and then suddenly they turned into clouds of smoke. I didn't actually see it happen, but I presume that that's what it was. So I'm going to see if I can set up a little experiment with some of these chickens and see if they will actually die from fall damage, because I think that would be kind of fun. Now seeds, they don't seem to respond to seeds. They don't have much in the way of AI at the moment, but you will notice that when they do fall, they fall slower. So I'm a little surprised by the whole fall damage thing. Gonna have to see what happens. Let me get set up. I was up here on a cliff because I heard chickens, or at least one chicken. Let's see. Do you hear it? It's here somewhere, but I've been everywhere. It sounds like it's off to the right, but over here to the right, there's nothing. Really, I don't know where this chicken is. I think it's an invisible chicken. Let's see if we can get closer to its clucks. Oops. Okay, it's left. It's left of us. See if you can see this chicken. Okay, it's... Oh, there it is. Is that it? All right, chicken, you're dead. Let's get you off the cliff. This is not an easy test because the chickens are very difficult to corral and they don't follow you with the seed. So you've really just got to get them close to the cliff edge and then push them off. Come on, come on. Come on, will you be a success? Oh, look at that. So it took damage from falling. Again, twice. So if we push it off one more little cliff. No, come on, we just want a death. There we go. It's proof in the experiment. The chickens die from fall damage. Now, you wouldn't believe how long it took me to get one chicken close to the edge of a cliff where I could push it off there. 2 creepers got me onto half a heart. I nearly died to creepers again, but I managed to survive, luckily. They ganged up on me. They were right behind me in the dark, and I heard the hiss of one as it started to explode on me, and then so I just ran out of its way, and then I heard the hiss of another one that had also creeped up on me. So I think they operate in gangs. I'm not sure. I might have to write to someone about this because they're bullies, big bullies. Anyway, we've proven the point about the chickens. We've now learned more about the chickens. The chickens die from fall damage. I guess it won't stay like that forever. Now I just have to figure out how to get back to my... back to my base because I've wandered off a fair bit. I'm pretty sure that it's over this way. And I need to check over the release notes and see what else there is that was added to this version. Or in fact, I can see them on screen. So let's have a look at some of the things. We might not be able to cover all of the things. One of them is that there were 3 new ambient music pieces added to the game, which is, I guess, pretty interesting, but it's difficult for me to actually show that off without just exploring the world and waiting for those sounds to kick in. So I'm actually wandering aimlessly now. I think I've got myself completely... There we go. Thank goodness for these markers. I mean, they help me out. There we go. There's another one. So I think it means we're over this way. Ah, here's my sand blocks indicating where the path from and to spawn is. And here we go. I'm back home. I recognize all of this. Here's my creeper hole that I still haven't patched. So yeah, some new music sounds were added, and so that just adds to the ambience of the game. And what else? Yeah, the minecarts with furnaces and minecarts with chests have been added. So let's dig out the rails and have a look at those. I've just finished waiting out the night, which is always very tedious because it takes so long, but I've set out some rail here, and we've got a classic minecart, which is the standard, and over here a crafting bench, so I should be able to craft up minecart with chest. Let's have a look at that one. Now this one looks just like it did when the minecart was originally introduced, or in fact, the first minecart was just a straight minecart, but it was rendered with the chest in it, if I remember. Hey piggy. Are you helping me, or are you getting in my way? Can we get the piggy in a minecart? Get in. No? What about if you stand on the tracks? No! Ah. Oh. I'm pretty sure we should be able to put mobs in minecarts. It's just that, like usual, the mobs are very disobedient. Okay, let's have a look at the other one. The other one is a furnace minecart, so if we get those two together... There we go, should have a furnace minecart. Now the furnace minecart is kind of underutilized in this game, at least in the modern era of Minecraft. I think the idea behind it is that you can use it to smelt items as you go back to your base from your mines, I think. Look, I'm right clicking on it right. Hey, the texture changed. Oh yeah. I remember. This is a bug. When it hits the corner track, you might have noticed there the angle or the side on which the front of the furnace is changed. Let's see if we can get it on the other turn here. Yep, see, it changed. Oh, and now it's changed again, so maybe it just flips around every time it goes over a corner piece of rail. So yeah, you can't actually get into this furnace by right-clicking on it. You can only push it, so... I'm thinking at the moment, its use is pretty much limited to doing this. You put your ores in here, your smelter, minecart, furnace, brain, no function. You can use that to push your things back to your base and then put them away. But in this game, we have a few other changes in this version 1.0.14, which I want to have a look at. First is to do with the arrows, because the recipe for the arrows has changed. It used to be that you had to put a piece of iron on to craft an arrow, but now that's changed to flint, which is great because iron is really, really expensive in this game. You go through tons of it, but we already have an arrow farm downstairs, so we really have no need to craft our own arrows. And the other thing that's been added has to do with diamonds, and to do this we're going to have to burn one of our precious diamonds, which we don't have many of, but I think that's okay. Look at that. The Jukebox has been added to the game. Ooh. And that is because 2 music discs have also been added, and you can find them in dungeon chests. So we need to get out and about and have a look for some dungeons and see if we can actually find some of these chests and if they have records in them. And I'm not sure if we'll be able to just go and do that and luckily stray upon them in our very first find, because it is still quite hard to find the dungeons. I need to do quite a lot of caving. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go downstairs for the moment and we'll put this down in our downstairs base. Oh, I was going to take the minecart, but I just realized I took them out of this chest to show you the other things up there. So we'll have to go down the manual way. So we'll set this up in our base downstairs, and then as soon as we find a record, we'll be able to play it and listen to it for the first time. Well, I'm sure you've all heard them before, but it will be like it's the first time. So I think over here would be a fine little spot to put our music player. Look at that. Ah, now we just... No. Now we just need some records. Look at this. I was just doing some gardening over here, planting some more crops. I found an egg. Oh, look, an egg. Can't right-click on it. I think there's a story behind that we're going to have to look at later when that feature does get introduced. But yeah, I was just over here replanting my crops and reinforcing the place a little bit to prevent the animals from going in. I mean, they're still going to go in like you pesky son of a gun. Let's... yeah, that's an issue. We need to just build up this whole back section and prevent mobs from being able to get in at all, I think. But yes, look at that. We've got our own egg. Can't do anything with it, so we're just going to leave it behind for now, and then I'm going to go and do some caving and gather up some resources that I need. Oh, look, another one! Ah, this is great. Gather up some resources that I need. That's not a chest. Because we're running low, specifically on iron and things like that, which we really desperately need. So I think it's time to go caving. Whoa, 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 whoa. No! No, I've got to do the classic. Ah! Escape, escape! Ooh. Oh. Did you see that around the corner there? I definitely did. Oh, it looks like a zombie spawner. I need to get out of here and regroup. Okay, I'm safe. I'm locked in one of those chunks again. I can't move. This has been happening a fair bit out here, so we need to save the game. And go back in, collect our thoughts. Okay, now, we have some food here. It's not the easiest thing to keep on the hotbar food because what tends to happen is you can only stack one at a time, so you just eat it and it's gone. And I'm also getting quite low on armor, so let's get ourselves a couple of boots back on. As you can see, I've been gathering a few bits of iron, but not very much yet. Yep. Okay. I wonder if I'm close enough to the spawner to activate it. If so, that's a problem. Also, my skin is reverted. Why is my skin reverted? I'm going to have a look into that afterwards. Oh, and I'm stuck in the chunk again. Okay. This isn't the wobbly chunk. I'm just stuck and I can't move. Think, think, think. Okay. You can hear the panic, right? Okay. Let's deal with these zombies. Let's save, go back in, and we can move again. Okay. Now let's attack you. Ha! Dead. Okay. Now there's stuff down there. I can hear a skeleton. I don't know where it is. So I'm just gonna see if I can light that up. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Oh, man. They're really getting me. Okay. You're dead. Alright. Man, Minecraft is hard in the old versions. I'm stuck in that chunk again. This doesn't help. Not at all. Okay, back up here. Let's get, oh, I had some wheat with me and I haven't brought it. What happened? I must have accidentally put it away. So this is it for now. We need to really work on this now. Okay. No. You're gonna get me, aren't you? I've just lost my sword as well. This is not going well. Let me just get myself together and we'll be right back. Alright, we've refreshed some of the armor. We've got a new stone sword. The lack of food is a big problem. So we're just going to have to rush it. Oh, no, no. Where did he come from? I know where he came from, but he just took me by it. Surprise. All I want to do... Oh, I can't do it, people. I can't do it. Minecraft is beating me. There's a lot of them coming now. Okay. I think I really need to get some food together. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, out of here, out of here. Let's get out of here. Okay, yes, food. Food has to be a priority. This should lead me out of here. There they are. Look at you. Oh, I've got this. But I need food. So I'm gonna find my way out of here, which I think is up here, and then I might just dig a tunnel right up to the surface. Let me deal with that and I'll come right back. I'm back. I'm replenished and I'm ready for action. I'm just going to rush it because I've been away from this area, so there really should be no mobs around. And look at that. Oh, so easy, so easy. Let's light this place up. Maybe that's all I needed to do, just run away and come back. But I did upgrade a couple of pieces of armor and get myself some more food. So that is good. Now I think that this area, well actually I know for sure that this area is not newly generated chunks, so I doubt we're going to find a music disc inside these chests because these all generate, the contents of the chests all generate when the area generates. So yeah, we've just got ourselves a couple of pieces of iron and some bread and a bucket. Buckets are always handy, I suppose, and some boring old string. And as usual, we'll always take this. And here we've got the same. Basically, it's buckets all the way, and the buckets don't stack. Oh well. Bit more bread or wheat, just in case we get hungry again. Yeah, so that was not a bad little haul for this one, and this is very close to the other spawner. I should figure out if the caves connect. I'm sure that they do somewhere. Oh, I don't want to leave that behind. Yeah, I'm sure that they do, because if I just pop up to, not here, here, yes, here. No, what's going on? Oh, there we go. If I just pop up to the surface, now it is night, so, oh, jiggly chunks. Wait a minute. Fixed. I don't know what's up with that, and I really hope it gets fixed soon. If we just pop up to the surface here, everything's safe? Yeah. Over here, really not far away at all, this was the big marker that I put up where I found a spider spawner some time ago, so it looks like it's basically directly on the east-west here. No, the north-south here. And one thing I pointed out when we were over here discovering spawners is that it looked like a lot of the spawners were in a line, and I made a comment about it several episodes ago, and it turns out that the spawner that is just down here would be right about here, I would guess, based on where the cave and staircase are. So yeah, again, that's directly in line, so that's a really interesting observation. I'm stuck in a chunk again. And I was basically right. Have a look at this. Here's the spawner, and just down here I've been doing some digging through this passageway, not very far at all. There's a ladder at the end, and this is the ladder which we placed to the spider spawner. So if I go down here, oh, I haven't been through here yet, so it seems that I've still got it blocked off. But if I go down to the bottom, there it is, the spider spawner from, I don't know, several episodes ago. Oh, I broke the spawner. Why did I do that? I don't know. Ooh, free chests. But that's it. We've run out of time for this episode because, well, it's been a busy one. Actually, we've explored the chickens and we have learned a bit more about the new features of 1.0.14. I look forward to finding some new music discs in the upcoming episodes. I'm pretty sure that we will when we go caving more, because we definitely need more resources. And I want to find more diamonds. It's too dark in here. But that's it. Yes, as I said, we've run out of time. So thanks once again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Please feel free to leave me a comment and like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps my series and helps my channel grow. So thank you once again. This has been BugmanCX. You've been watching Minecraft The Journey. Bye bye.